Hello dear students, this is Dr. Vishali Jain, your English teacher, and today we are going to focus on the chapter entitled Birth, which is prescribed in your 11th class book Snapshot. And this chapter is written by a well-known and great British writer A.J. Cronin. So my dear students, let's focus over the detailed explanation in sequence. So my dear students, the chapter starts with Andrew Manson, who is recently out of the medical school, who had an argument with her girlfriend also, and his mood was very low while returning home because he had an argument with her, that's why. And at home he saw Joe Morgan, who was persistently waiting for him, and the reason is that his wife was expecting the birth of his first child after the 20 years. Yes, 20 years after their marriage, and hence a doctor was therefore needed or necessary for the delivery of the baby. Now, on reaching Joe's house, he discovers that his wife is in labor pain and all the members were eagerly waiting for the birth of the baby. Now, however, Mrs. Morgan was under anesthesia and at the break of dawn, a lifeless child was born. So, it was a very crucial and critical situation, and see how it was tackled by the doctor. Now, the child was pale and looked like had witnessed suffocation. Therefore, Manson instantly recalls a similar case in the medical school, and so he started working on the child as a family happiness depends on it. Right? All were just longing to see the baby alive. After half an hour of the hard work, he manages to save the child, and it was really heaven. Now see in detail. This story is an extract from the Citadel novel. Moreover, it narrates how a medical fresher handles a case of a child delivery, and also in a secretive way he gets back living in an apparently dead child. Out of this, he applies all his medical knowledge and instincts for doing so, and at the end he gets successful also. Further, the story states the excitement of the doctor and his team. Now, at the start, the story describes how Andrew Manson, recently out from the medical school, then was returning home after a quarrel with her girlfriend, or argument we can also say, Christine, and on reaching home, he finds Joe Morgan waiting for him to attend his wife. Despite the night, he agrees to attend her as she was expecting her first child after 20 years of the marriage. And at Joe's house, he saw a midwife, means the nurse, attending the lady who was very serious, and Andrew sees Mrs. Morgan and took a pause as he could understand that it would take some time. While sitting, his mind starts to wander in the thoughts of the other people, like Barnwell, who foolishly devoted all his life to a woman who betrayed him like anything. And in addition, he remembers Edward Page also, who married an ill-natured Bowden and was now living unhappily separately from his wife. So meanwhile, Andrew had to go back to attend the patient as she was in the pains. So after an long and harsh struggle, a child was born towards the dawn, but it was lifeless. It was still. It could not move. It could not cry and what not. Now, on seeing the child, Andrew shocked with horror, and subsequently he looks to the mother who needs immediate attention because she has gone to the delivery and she was in a trauma, and so Andrew has to choose whom to attend first, the mother or the child, because both were in the need. Now he gave the child to the nurse and attend the mother first, who was unconscious. Seriously, it was really nice, and steadily her heartbeat strengthens and Andrew could attend the baby now because now she was under control. Then afterwards, Andrew inquired the midwife about the child, whom she had put it under the bed among the soaked newspaper. So Andrew pulls out the child, who was perfectly formed. but he could not recognize that it's a case of asphyxia. Asphyxia. My dear students, it is a problem that is due to the lack of oxygen and excess of carbon dioxide in the blood. So, moreover, he did not lose heart. He did not give up. Now, how positive he was, how optimistic he was, and it's really inspirational for all of us. Just listen carefully. He did not lose heart and starts to give the necessary treatment to the child. Now, however, the midnight told him again and again that it is still ball doctor, but he didn't listen to her. Also, he continues his treatment, and near the conclusion, a wonder occurred. He rubbed the child with a towel, crushed and relaxed the little chest with both hands. Now, he tries to fill breath into the limp body. After some time, the little chest gave a short, difficult motion, and the child starts turning around. So all were happy, and it was really miracle-like. Now, eventually, Andrew flung a sigh of relief and handed the baby to the nurse. Afterwards, he stated the whole story to Joe, who was standing outside and walked down the street. He has a sense of deep satisfaction that he could achieve something great at that particular day, because don't forget that he has come after an argument with his girlfriend. So he was a little upset. So my dear students, it's all about the chapter, and the moral of the chapter is that the writer highlights the efforts of the doctor and wants to say that we should keep on trying always, because it's never too late. Just try, and definitely we will get success. So it's all about the chapter, and now you are supposed to go through the video once more if you have any doubt, and at the end of the video there are some questions, and you are also supposed to answer those questions just to have an idea that how much do you know about the story. So my dear students, until the next video, keep learning and be safe. Thank you.